Hey, what's up? How you doing? It's TJ Extra Putin back with another video, and I'm not sure if Ubisoft can recover. If you haven't seen, apparently Ubisoft stock prices are the lowest they've been since 2014. They might actually really be in trouble. Star Wars Outlaws is not doing well. I don't know what's gonna happen with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like, if that game bombs, Ubisoft, they might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie, unfortunately. I like Ubisoft, man. I grew up on Ubisoft. I don't have much bad to say about them, to be completely honest. Their games just haven't been great. They just haven't. So we're gonna check out this video together from Yellow Flash and get some news about it. I need to hurry up and get an intro, bro. I'm going Fiverr.
Things aren't going very well over there at Ubisoft. Two big AAA games.
Ubisoft is crazy.
Predicted to be lackluster in sales is not a good thing for them. And
my fault, gang. I just pushed them all off. Sorry, Duget. I let go of my wire, Duget. Even look at him. Look at his face. Look at Duget's face. Even Duget know that Ubisoft is in trouble. Even he know that.
Their stock's taking a hit. Now, if you don't know what's going on, yesterday I did a video talking about this right here. Star Wars Outlaws sales 55% lower than Star Wars Jedi Survivor in the UK. And that's just based on physical sales. However, usually these things kind of track together. So likely the game isn't doing that great digitally either.
Probably not.
So
it's really
while
not
we
good.
don't have worldwide sales as of yet, everything kind of points to this game underperforming. And it's not that big of a surprise to me. Star Wars is not in a very good place right now. It hasn't been in a very good place in a long time.
That's another really good point, is that, like, who's cared about Star Wars? Like, if we're being just realistic, like, the Jedi games have kind of taken on its, like, their own kind of style. Like, they've really, like, caught their own stride. But Disney and Kathleen Kennedy just keep making just dog shit shows. Like, the Acolyte just got canceled. So, like, the whole social buzz and awareness for the IP, like, in general, it's just really bad timing, especially when you make a game that's like a 6 at best. Duget!
So the brand's at a low already. And then combine that with a game that kind of seems broken. I've seen a lot of glitches, a lot of bugs, people laughing at magic bushes where you can just hide, and armies literally cannot find you.
Oh, he's using the same Asmongold clip as I did in my last video.
Access Media.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So
I couldn't believe that.
They gave a review. We don't need to go over their review. Too many bugs at launch. I mean, that's a big problem with every Ubisoft game.
Ubisoft is just so
sales
rude.
Expectations by
I'm not, bro. Nah, because they made Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4, when I was a child, that was the most incredible game I ever played, bro. That game was dope. Pagan Min was a dope character. Like, not even, like, unironically, he actually was, in my opinion. But I love Assassin's Creed. I really like Far Cry. I've never been into Rainbow or really any other IP that Ubisoft has. Like, I've never been into Rayman. But this Star Wars thing, that's just tragic.
For Outlaws by 2 million units to 5.5 million for the current financial year, which ends March 2025. Its development budget was said to be at least 30% higher than that of 2023's Assassin's Creed, but Twitch data suggests Outlaws is underperforming Mirage.
Mirage was good. I like Mirage. The story made no sense. The story was ass. It was hot ass. The game was good. The gameplay was fun. They had some cool mechanics. Had good graphics.
About 15%. Yikes. That's not good. So, here's the other thing about this that I want to point out. So, they're giving it until March 2025 to sell 5.5 million units.
I don't
But
know
I want
about
to
that
point
one,
something
pal.
out that this game is launching in September. And I'm going to promise you that by the time Black Friday rolls around, this game will be 30 to 40 bucks. It'll get a Black Friday sale digitally, probably.
I feel like Ubisoft discounts their games almost too much because it kind of gives the impression of an absence of quality. Like I'm sure people that aren't like hardcore gamers or that like really are stay in the loop about this kind of stuff, like moms and grandmas and stuff that are like buying like Christmas presents and whatnot, they're gonna assume that that's like a bargain bin type of game. So it's like it can be good,
If
but
it's a
I
game
don't know.
for $30 to $40.
They're always having sales.
That happens every year. A game that comes out about right now usually gets a hefty discount for the Christmas season. So while it might pick up in sales then, it's going to sell for less.
Precisely.
That's a fact. That happens every year. Games that come out around now are usually discounted because around Black Friday in November, a lot of games come out. Hell, Ubisoft is putting a game out then. It's called Assassin's Creed Shadows. So they're going to be competing with themselves at that point. So this game is going to be sold for around half the price it is right now by Christmas. So if it does pick up, it's still going to be losing money. Because if the game was selling and a success, it probably wouldn't go on sale. It probably still would go on sale, actually. But, you know, a lot of people.
I think also around the holidays, people buy things just for the sake of buying things. So it's almost like they're not losing money because so many people that wouldn't have bought the game in the first place are buying it for the sole fact that it's around the holidays and it's discounted. So I don't know. I don't think it's like the end of the world for them to sell at a hefty discount. I don't know. I don't really know how I interpret that.
People would have picked it up. You wouldn't be looking at this. But now a lot of people might pick it up because it's going to be so cheap. And it'll probably run better by then, too, to be honest. They'll have a lot of this shit patched out. But the people that are paying full price right now, yeah, they're getting screwed. So this game is going to be...
I don't know about screwed, bro. If you get mad that you buy a full price game and then it goes on, it's 35% off around the holidays, and you're like actually pressed about like the $20 you could have saved, then gaming shouldn't be a hobby of yours. If money's that tight for you, you got no business spending money on video games, bro.
Be half price then. So the majority of the sales will probably come from Christmas sales. So not good. Not good. Imagine if Shadows flops, and it could. Shadows could flop.
I really hope it doesn't flop, bro. I really, really hope Shadows doesn't flop. If Shadows flops, that is not going to be a good sign for the brand of Assassin's Creed. That's not going to be good. I really, really hope that game does well and that they didn't like fully embrace woke stuff.
And I think it might. There's already kind of hints that sales
put
are
that
down
out
for
there,
that
bro.
game too, which is
I
not
gotta
good for
pre-order
Ubisoft.
soon.
That's for sure. I wonder what they're going to do.
I grew up on
Looks
on
like
AC.
they're going to have some hard times this year.
Don't say that,
Oh
bro.
boy. Guess you should have made better decisions instead of trying to
Don't say that,
DEI
bro.
yourselves up and down this year. You're
Okay. All right. One caveat that I want to put on points like this is that these games are in development for a very long time. I think Shadows was in development for like 4 or 5 years. Making Yasuke a lead 4 years ago when they were first like script writing for the game was probably a really good idea in like the social climate. It's not in 2024, bro. People are over it. They really are. They're over it. It's not a good idea for people that are just too invested in this stuff. Like just nerds, kind of losers. Now with like Concord, Dustborn, that's way different. That's blatant, like, we know what you want. We don't give a shit. We're going to make what we want to make and force you to like it. That's way different. Concord, like, just closes doors. But a black samurai that was an actual person, I still just don't care that much. I still think that it can be done very well. And I have high hopes for the game.
You're going to now pay the price like all these other companies that are doing DEI shit. 2024, the year the dominoes fell on DEI. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, man. Things are getting weird, bro. Things are getting very, very strange. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what things are going to, like, what's going to go on in the gaming industry. Me personally, as somebody that does not work in the gaming industry, I sure am glad that's not something I pursued, because if I did, I'd be very sad. The job security is something that people do not have. Sometimes it's a good thing when people lose their jobs, though. If they got just useless jobs, if you're some DEI consultant person and you're going to work on a beanbag chair, eating free berries and playing ping pong at the office, and you're making like 6 figures, and then you lose your job because you literally contribute nothing, that's a different story. But like actual developers that are just clocking in and doing what they're told, it's never a good thing, bro. It's never nice to see. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Like he said, if you guys are excited for Assassin's Creed Shadows, if you guys are interested in anything about Star Wars Outlaws, let me know. Yeah, TJ Putin, I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.